We only have one request. Please release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for us. All hail Biafra.
He be fearless like a lion. He is bringing back the Zion. I say shalom, salute to freedom. My muscles getting stronger, let us beat them. These movements charge them with their treason. What was their reason? Opposing evil. He's standing still in the Garden of Eden. They took the guns, now we fly like eagle. Even the army is having diarrhea. Them shitting pants with their lack of ideas. Mazin Kanu'S, say hello to Jesus. Spitting the truth, he's a tactical genius. We need revolution, enemies call him Batman, we call him solution. You know that we need him, the world needs to see him, no matter if you African, European. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Hey. Truth like a fire, no space for nonsense, that facts can be biased. He is courageous like a choir, army of people singing, feeling inspired. No one can stop this eruption of anger. He doesn't bend to political correctness. He is the pressure, the world needs refresher. He knows which buttons to press for a pressure. Hitting the truth like a fire, no space for nonsense, facts can be biased. He is courage like a choir, army is singing, feeling inspired. No one can stop this eruption of anger. He doesn't bend to political correctness. He is the fresher, we need refresher. He knows which buttons to press for a pressure.
Want to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, and the whole world was watching at them as if they don't know what is going on, but they are watching Nigeria to know what Nigeria will do now. And you will see, but my own fear is, let's not like the law of transgender this right, or sex marriage right. No, for that one, we BiAFRA will not agree it.
Okay, let us look at another allegation, because he said he alleged that continued marginalization of the Igbos in the Southeast by the Nigerian government is the sole reason for self-rule. Do you agree with that?
Yes, because marginalization of the Easterners or Biafrans or Igbos, Southeast, in their own soil is what lead to the first war. After killing them in the north, killing them in the west, the ones still march down to come and kill Biafrans in their land. That is why you could declare Biafra and say no way. And this is what still leading to this restoration, second declaration of restoration of Biafra. You see, that 1966 to 1970 haven't ended until this generation, under the leadership of Ekpa'S and Nnamdi Kanu, bring it to an end. You see, the same thing happening. Okay, how can you come to Biafra land in the people you call that all of us are one Nigeria? That place is where your checking point will be, and all the whole crime going in the other region, no checking point. That place 24 hours, whether sun or rain, whether good or bad, there's checking point. Do you know that checking point have been since before the agitation of Biafra? Nnamdi Kanu started it. Checking point have been in Biafra land, southeast. Checking point have been it, because mostly when you come towards any festival, you see checking point, because you know that these people will travel, and they know that the Biafrans are travelers. Day and night they're on the road, so they look at that checking point as money making machine to security agents, personnel, and money they're making are not entering the purse of government. But government were aware of it. using the masses, exploiting them. This is part of the thing that say no. Even the killing and denial of good positions in Nigeria, using Biafrans as a rag, use and dump.
Okay, now I think last he's saying we are agitating for the Biafra independence due to the persistent marginalization by the Nigerian government. He said.
That's actually right. He said it, and it's right. Everybody see. The whole world have seen it. The whole world know what is happening, but they are waiting, looking at you that you are marginalizing, whether it's good for you. Now, Biafra have come and say that nepotism, that marginalization, that tribalism, that humiliation, that suppression, that submission of Biafra, that they are tired of it. You don't know what is going on, but they are waiting for you that on the receiving end, whether it's sweet unto you, they haven't known. Whether it's good unto, whether it's bitter unto you, they haven't known. Now, Biafra have expressed that is bitter unto them. Now, the world are listening unto Biafra. This is why the convention will be held. This is why Simon Ekpa and Biafra government in exile are making impact in any place they go. People accept them. People welcome them by the grace of God, because God have opened the eyes of people, the other nations, to see what his children, the Biafrans, are passing through.
Okay, now let me ask this last question, because we understand that several stakeholders from the eastern part of the country are talking about the Igbos. We are talking about the governors, senators from the region, talking about traditional rulers, talking about Obi himself, who was the Labour Party candidate in the 2023 presidential election. Unanimously, they have at one point in time or the other demanded for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a panacea for peace in that region. I ask this question: should Nnamdi Kanu be released? Do you foresee a peace in that region? If you foresee a drop of the agitation?
If you talk of person like LSOT of Abia State, I may say that by his own personality, it's a good move. But all these people you call other politicians, governors, senators, reps, Ohanes and Igbo, traditional rulers, Igbo, they are not for Biafra, they are for Nigeria. How can you be for Nigeria, working for Nigeria, and working for the release of Biafran agitator, whom you yourself contributed for him to stay there? Look, no, if this is what Dr. Kwame, the late Dr. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana said, that the only white man he can trust is the one in the grave, but the one alive cannot trust that one, because that one can change at any time. You see all those Igbo politicians, all those Efrefu people, the Omofref, the Gayeruzo, I don't have any trust on them. They have crossed a line that of no return. All this they are doing is crocodile tears, is hypocrisy, deceit. Then we come in the daytime, we talk of Nnamdi Kanu must surely be released. Then we go back again in the night, say, don't release Nnamdi Kanu, because they feel that Nnamdi Kanu come out, most of them, their earnings will be seen.
There is unfounded allegation you are making, if I must say.
Whatever you like call it, all is truth. What I'm saying is truth. I don't need to argue you.
Well, I've seen the likes of Hope Uzodinma, of course, that is the leader of the governor from the southeastern part of the country, your region. The other time, they proposed to meet with the president for no other reason but to grant support for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Hope Uzodinma is your brother, I understand.
Hope Uzodinma is a Fulani man, not my brother. They forced him to Imo State by the Supreme Court in the time of Abba Kyari, the late Abba Kyari.
And what do you say of the lives of Senator Ina Abaribe? Of course, we understand that at the time, the first time Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, and he needed somebody to shot him. He came out to shot him with 100 million naira. You say that man did not try for Nnamdi Kanu?
This is what I tell you, that they are hypocrites. They try for the Nnamdi Kanu, but he's aware of what Nnamdi Kanu is. His hand is there.
For somebody to stake his 100 million, you think the person is not genuine?
Look, is it not kissing that Judas take to betray Jesus Christ? If you look at the kissing, hell master, you think that the Judas is really for Jesus Christ, but you don't betray Jesus Christ.
This opposition is hard to be.
Judas and Jesus Christ in the Last Supper, dish hand in the same pot and eat. The same Judas betrayed Jesus Christ. Anything can happen. Human being is human being. Abaribe, if he is working really for Nnamdi Kanu release or working for Biafras, why should he go to Finland demanding to repatriate Sam Ekpa back to Nigeria? Did he go or not? He went to.
He didn't say he went to Finland. He only said they went to the Finnish embassy in Nigeria.
Okay, they went to Finnish embassy in Nigeria. Yeah, and he was among them to demand returning of.
No. He didn't say whether he demanded for. He only said that the message they got there was that someone have rights of his opinion.
Because it's what the table there made this answer to come to them. The table that someone should stop. The table that someone should return. Then they tell them that someone have right to his opinion. I mean, look at the answer. The answer will tell you what their request was. The answer will tell you what their request was. And someone is fighting for release of Nnamdi Kanu and restoration of Biafra. And Baribe say he's working for Nnamdi Kanu. Then why should he go against Simon Ekpa or be in a group that going against Simon Ekpa? When Simon Ekpa is working on the ideology of Nnamdi Kanu. Look at it.
I must say very big thank you for your time.
Thank you, my moderator.
Thank you very much. This is Satellite Media and I'm Mr. Matu. I must say very big thank you for your time.
The truth is finally out. Now that the Finnish government has declared the CDS of Nigeria, Musa, a terrorist now, what is the next phase of the lie? What lies can the government tell Nigerians? Now that Simon Ekpa is no longer in the picture, because it has always been pictured that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insurgency in Southeast, and now that insurgency has stopped in Southeast, and now that the Finnish government has vindicated Simon Ekpa, that those sponsoring insecurity and terrorists in the country are those some persons in the military. Now, where would CDS Musa bury his shame? Because a group of people are saying we want to exit the country. Because the Igbos are saying they are tired of the contraption called One Nigeria. That this One Nigeria, it will not work, and then it has not been working. It has been a country full of lies, propaganda, and shame. That has always been how it is from. So I am not surprised that the Finnish government has now come out to say CDS Musa is a terrorist for all the atrocities he has been, for all the atrocities he has committed, in disguise of pretending to keep One Nigeria. And that One Nigeria has caused a whole lot of catastrophe in the country. Just some days ago, a notorious bandit that was declared wanted was seen in Katsina State with top government officials going for peace talk. Between Mazi Simon Ekpa and that terrorist, who is more deadly? Who is more deadly? But here we are today. Mazi Kanu is still in detention. Kanu is still in detention because of the Igbophobia, of the hate. If Simon Ekpa happens to be from the Fulani extraction, Simon Ekpa would not be a terrorist. I can beat my chest because we've seen Fulani militias that have been given amnesty. We've seen Fulani militias that have been integrated into the society. Now that Finland are waiting to the ICC, Nigeria should immediately hand over CDS Musa for custody, because the French government have done their own findings too. and they've seen that something is pushing under the ground, that this man has a connection with these Fulanis, has a connection with these bandits, has a connection with these terrorists. So if they are sincere, they should hand over CDS Musa to ICC for questioning. Because now that the French government has done their own conclusion, I've seen that CDS Musa himself is not innocent in this. Nigeria cannot pretend as if they are not aware that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how they tend to die the matter, it is in the social media space. Everybody has seen it that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how the Nigerian government want to die this matter, but they are very quick to declare Samonepa and IPOB a terrorist group. Now that the Finnish government and the ICC has declared CDS Musa a terrorist, why is the story not online? Why is the story not flying online? Because they themselves are also part of people championing insecurity and terrorism in the country. And that is why I say that anybody that speaks against the vision of the country, they will do everything possible to take that person off the hook. They will do everything possible for them to take that person off the hook. That is why I see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And the Finnish government, they were so gullible to be used by the Nigerian government. They were just too gullible. Because if they were not gullible, why would a country like Nigeria come to tell you that Samonepa is the one sponsoring insecurity all the way from Finland, and you sit your ass down in Finland and you believe them? But there are some rumors that the envelope also changed hand. You know Nigerian story now. You know Nigerian government. That Nigerian government, anything that Nigerian government cannot do to bribe does not exist. I am very sure that the government have bribed the Finnish courts, and that is why I say that Samonepa was wrongfully accused and sentenced. Now that the appeal court is now coming out to reverse all your stuffs. It is now a very clear indication that Samonepa is innocent of all the charges leveled against him, because the Finnish government has come out to indict CDS Musa, saying that CDS Musa is the major financier of insecurity in Nigeria, and it should be tried by ICC, not just local courts. It should be tried by ICC. Enough of all these presents. We know that this one Nigeria, it can never work. No matter how we tend to rub our heads, no matter how we tend to try to patch things up, that one Nigeria cannot work. And that has always been the current state of mind, that one Nigeria would not take us anywhere, and that it will not work. Today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not coming out. Now, the list of people, ICC will publish names of people sponsoring banditry and sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. Their names will be published. And when that is published, let's see how CDS Musa would escape it. Let's see how CDS Musa would escape the wrath. They have used kangaroo judgments to sentence Simon Ekpa. But today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not out. That everybody knows the reason why insecurity is still thriving in Nigeria. And it's just because of one person that claims he is protecting the masses, rather underground, supporting the fight for terrorism. But the question is, how long can we continue to be deceived? How long can we continue to be deceived by the Fulanis? Don't forget that the CDS is a Fulani man. How long can we continue to be deceived by a Fulani man in our own country? And tomorrow you say that Biafra will not exist. Biafra will exist. No matter how we tend to hold it, Biafra would exit the country. No matter how we tend to keep it, Biafra would exit this country. And I am sure that Mazen Kanu and Mazen Simon Ekpa will come out strong, no matter how they tend to do all this rubbish. They will come out strong. If today is the first time I've come across this channel, please can you like this video, share it, comment for more political discourse. Thank you.